Right, guys and girls, welcome back. I know, right, so my question is to you guys and girls. Should Boris Johnson be sacked? Now, he's done a lot, yeah, he's done a lot of good stuff, like trying to get us out of the EU and getting us all sorted out so we're not in the EU no more, and the Brexit's all done and it's all behind us, which is fantastic and great and all that. But I've just read now, apparently, with these tests going on, these test and trace things are being scrapped. They're being scrapped due to the fact... Actually, I've got bloody water coming out by here. Yeah, I'm still sort of up and down at the moment. Right, so basically the test and trace scrapped as 10,000 people are being sacked from their jobs. Now, technically, the reason why it's being scrapped is because they've run out of money. And where did this money originate from? Where did this come from in the first place? It come from you guys and girls, the taxpayers, right? Who are basically paid into a system, right? Which is absolutely failed on all systems, on all of it. Now, I think, to be honest, right, don't forget, this is probably down also to Boris and his whole cabinet and the health minister and all this kind of stuff, thinking this was going to be really working and that we would actually get out of this, this whole thing and get our lives back on track. But this has been one of the biggest fails to this point from day one when it got introduced and all that, the test and trace. I mean, it's fair enough. It's like it's got a few people, it's tested a few people, a few thousand, a few 100,000. But the thing is, it's been a big fail on all systems because not everybody got tested and it wasn't traced in everybody. So, and obviously they've run out of money and they said by November, about 10,000 people will be sacked. That's people on the corners, on the things. So do we need a government that is running all our money, all our taxpayers' money, into a system where they're actually getting rid of it so they can sort of basically take more of your money and then sort of waste it again? It's the wasting money, which actually could have been going towards these like vaccines to actually helping people in the first place. I mean, I don't know. And also, now that he's also pulling out on the HS2 as well, up north and all that kind of stuff. So basically, they're trying to get rid of that as well. I think they're killing that off. So basically, you don't have, or they're dumbing it down or whatever it is. I don't know what you do. But if you think about it, all that money that's basically gone to these builders already, right, to fixing up these railways so they can have an extra, a down 10 minutes, get there a bit 10 minutes quicker, or half an hour quicker or whatever. I mean, and then suddenly he's just pulling out. I think, to be honest, right, obviously they're running out of money, but it's like they don't even know how to use your guys and girls' money, like the taxpayers and all that, how to actually put it into a system where it's actually going to get profit back. So if, like, Boris can't even do that and make all this money, then why should he be in power? Oh, that's it, because there's no one else to actually take him on. Hang on, there is a guy, and he's usually on the Good Morning Britain, or whatever it is, the GB News. Good Morning Britain. He's on Great Britain News, and that's Nigel Farrage. I think he should stand up and he should get his parliament back together, or whatever parliament he wants to do, and I think he should take Boris on, get rid of Boris, and get Nigel in there. I'll tell you, and with all this fishery shit going on at the moment as well, with France and England, I mean, the best way to do it, right, the best way to do it is to tell them, look, right, none of you's going to have the fish. So you cannot have the fish and you cannot have the fish. So there we go. The fishery's all done. And not have any fish. Because I think, to be honest, you go around killing all those fish, and then all these fishermen have got all the nets and stuff, and they're scooping them all up. There ain't going to be any fish in the bloody ocean at some point. And it's like, it's really bad. Because fish make the ecosystem a lot better. And if they're going around like swooping all the fish, oh, well, this fish, oh, it's in the French waters. Oh, that's all right. And oh, so that means the English can't go into the French waters, and the French can't go into the English waters. I mean, come on. Fucking hell. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn, really, right? All this whole sort of ecosystem of all the fish and all the whole sort of things going on. I think, really, everybody should be going plant-based. You want to save the planet? You want to save the planet? Go vegan, guys and girls. That will cut down the emissions probably by, say, a third. A third. Because all the meats, right, that is going around, and you're going, taking it to, say, the farms, and you're going around slaughtering all the animals, and then you're putting it in the machines, and the machines are doing all the work. Right, that's all the carbon emissions being used. Also, take the cars off the road. Because I'll tell you what, that's another third. That is another third of gases and emissions. I walk down the street, right, down to Sainsbury's from time to time, right, and where you got the main road, right, you could smell all that gas. You can smell all that fuel, the fuel and all that. I'll tell you what, it reeks, it goes down your throat. It's almost like it's poisoning you. And then we got like about 40 to 100, 200, 300 cars going along on the M5, going down on the A370, coming through down to Western, through back up to the M5 and all that. Loads of cars coming up and down on a daily basis. And then you're thinking, well, how are we going to stop with the carbon emissions? How are we going to make the climate change a lot better? Get rid of the fucking cars. Simple as. And also stop eating meats and stuff, because that will actually increase the carbon emissions by like tenfold. But anyway, if you want to kill the planet and stuff, just keep doing what you're doing, because within the next 10 years, guys and girls, I'll tell you what, the whole planet's going to be even hotter. And then there'll be like times where it'd be in the winter, normally where we get like -2, -3 and stuff. It'd be like about 40, 50, 60 degrees, 70 degrees. It'd be even hot and all that. And we need to be careful and all that. So if you guys and girls want to save the planet, instead of talking about it, bloody do it. Maybe get out of your car and maybe cycle and all that instead. Do some cycling. Cycle to work instead of driving to work. And it doesn't matter if your job's all the way down the motorway or whatever. Get on your bicycle, get up early in the morning, even more earlier than you would normally, and just cycle there to work. Get an electric bike. An electric bike is fantastic. It's the best way to commute. But no, everybody wants to just be lazy, and they just want sort of easy travel to work, and don't want to contribute to the system and help the system out. But anyway, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed my little rant for the day. But stay safe, have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next episode.